Welcome to this week's Ponderings of the Priest. And while we're on the subject of weather, last week was rain, let's talk about hurricanes. When I lived on the island of St. Vincent, one of the women who was there who helped me, St. Vincent has frequent hurricanes. She said, you know, hurricanes are God's way of cleaning the earth. Hurricanes, tornadoes, I think that would be true, that is God's way of cleaning the earth. Most of my hurricanes and tornadoes, even though I've lived through a couple of them actually, are metaphorical. And so some of our metaphorical hurricanes that we live through, and they're still hurricanes regardless of whether they are actually physically true or not, are hurricanes in our relationships, in our families. There are the hurricanes of illness, alcoholism, drug addiction, work-related hurricanes, loss of jobs, fear of loss of jobs, drama in the workplace. They're all hurricanes, large and small. So what do we do about this? What are our spiritual tools that we can use to navigate through these hurricanes of our life? What is first and foremost and most important is to accept the reality of what they are. Most of us spend a lot of time in denial. Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, I can handle this. Oh, it's really not going to hit me. And trust me, I spent a lot of time in Houston, Texas after Hurricane Katrina with people who denied the fact that Katrina was going to hit New Orleans. It never works. So we first have to be realistic about what is really coming at us. And then the second thing we need to do is take appropriate action. Do whatever that appropriate action is. Do we need to metaphorically get water and, as in Richmond, milk and bread and eggs in our house? Do we need to make sure that things are secure? What do we need to do that is realistic, that really deals with what is going on? Do I need to have a generator? Do I need to evacuate? Because sometimes we need to just get out. You know, if I lived on an island where a hurricane was a monthly occurrence, I might want to think about moving and getting out of there. I also need to think about, as far as metaphors go, what is my part in this? What am I doing to help create this hurricane? And part of my action in that is just to stop doing it, to make the changes that are necessary to eliminate that dynamic in my life. There is also the story of the woman in Japan who, when a Marine said, you know, what are you doing? She said, there's a typhoon coming, a hurricane coming, and I'm getting prepared for that. And I am digging the foundation of my house deeply. We need to dig deep so that these storms don't throw us off and destroy us. We do that through constant contact with God, through prayer. We do that through our connection with the community, through learning, continually learning about our faith, and to never stop, to never give up, to never stop trying. The hurricanes come and go out of our lives. That is not the question. The question is what do we do about them? And even when, and here is the last thought for today, the last pondering, even when they do wipe us out and they destroy our lives as we know it, what we have is the hope of resurrection. What we have is the knowledge that 10 years ago, Hurricane Katrina destroyed New Orleans, and today it has been restored. That same hope is possible for us. So dig deep, be realistic, and remember, we have God on our side. Have a wonderful day, everybody.